And there we go. We're going straight into the second game, pick and ban phase. And ADD does not want to have anything to do with this Kindred. This was apparently their biggest issue with the last game. Kindred is very strong in the meta at the moment.
Jin is also not a bad ban. He can be very aggressive now with the Infinity Edge buff.
In next patch, there's gonna be a whole lot of AD carry changes. I'm looking forward to it because right now AD carry feels so useless.
I mean, AD carry is really good because if you have a team fight, the enemy assassin can't do anything except kill you when you play AD carry, so they have nothing left to kill the other teammates, like the tanks. So it's actually useful.
Well, they banned Pantheon apparently. Pantheon is a comfort pick for one of the champions, for one of the players on the side of
Placeholder, indeed.
placeholder, yes.
I mean,
And the
live.
first pick, Caitlyn. That's strange given the fact that they got stomped pretty hard in the bot lane last game, and they're just running it back.
Yeah, but Caitlyn was one of the carries last game from the team of Diablo, so it would make sense. If it's a comfort pick, I would definitely not give up Kate because she has huge range in bot lane. Again, the set for the top lane. Last game, the set had two ganks, and he destroyed the gank and the enemy top laner both. So, looking forward to him play again.
Yeah, I don't see the Kane yet, though. Do you think we will see it back?
With Kindred gone, I think they are waiting for the enemy jungler to pick first, and then they can assess if they would pick Kayn again.
They're going for Seraphine, so that's they're pivoting a bit from their previous choice of going for more tanky kind of support.
Yes.
And this tells me that they want to be scaling. Although no, wait. A Caitlyn lane.
This tells me they want to poke the enemy to death because they have both have amazing range.
The weak fear the shadows.
I don't think we can see the Kayn this game
What do you mean?
because he's banned.
Ah, yes. This does make a lot of sense. But I assume that the scouting told them that the Balvet would be even worse. And with Kane and Trundle gone, I'm curious who... and the Kindred as well, I'm curious. And Lilia, wow, so many jungle bans.
I mean, you can count Pantheon as a jungler too, so...
And now we're gonna know what the plan is for placeholder. I mean, they should technically pick a support here, of course, because then they have counter pick for the jungler, but they're...
It could be a Amumu support with Misfortune. It can go very well for the team placeholder.
That's a good call. And it does give the tankiness and the CC they need to maybe go for another carry jungler. I don't know if he plays Graves, but I could see a Graves pick coming up. And Elise Sin, this jungler wants to really prove himself out there.
Lissandra mid lane against Syndra. Lissandra doesn't have that much range, so I don't know how it's going down there. I think mid lane definitely goes to placeholder, but we'll have to wait the game and see.
Yes. Look at us being professionals. There we go.
And now we are ready to actually
Yes.
stream. We didn't miss anything, so
There was no level 1. And you can... Oh,
is it actually?
yeah, it changed. Yes, yes. I have the stream open next to me as well.
Oh, okay, okay.
In order to try to read the chat. Okay. There we go. And as we see, both junglers are actually pathing top to bottom full clearing. And this actually will indicate on which lane they are playing. And that leaves the bot lane in a state where we can see Misfortune Brown pushing up, and that's something that's curious because as we see a collapse in the top lane, nice escape from the Lee Sin. And nothing was lost here. Oh, the Lee Sin goes in, but that was a bit over aggressive, and immediately the turn from Syndra Amumu. And the flash in to secure the kill, but this can cost her life. No, no, the top lane doesn't have mana. He has no mana.
And comes here to end his life.
Exactly.
And again, a small lead for placeholder.
Nice. Can you change your client? Take away the times lap and put up the scoreboard.
Wait, what? This one? Oh, I'm not sure what you mean.
So in the client yourself, when you're watching, you can just change the view so that you don't see the time control, but that you do see the scoreboard. So and the items and such.
Yes. Where do you do
There
it
we
again?
go.
Oh, here. So scoreboard, but then I'm pressing this and nope. That was once, yes. Fixed it. I don't know why my chat is being placed there. Oh well.
Yes. We will get there. We're learning.
At least the game.
And it's already 3-0. That's a gigantic lead already for
Syndra. It's gonna be difficult for the Syndra to get back in the game.
And I think what it ultimately came down to is placeholders just all being on the same page.
Yep.
Amumu was done with almost full clear and the set pushed in, so they just band together and started invading.
And the counter gank from Lee Sin goes top lane. But they can't get anything out of it. Amumu got back.
This Amumu is strong, man. Why yo?
And ult from
And that's a
level 6.
double. It's a disaster in the top lane. Oh my god.
For the first games, I think we will only need 2 for the moment, but you never know later in the game. Brom tanks all of the damage from Kate.
Okay, so it's gonna be a tough one. Like we can already tell, but I was gonna say they have the curse of the set bullet time indeed. Team comp wise, I would give it to placeholder already, and the fact that they're ahead with this team comp,
I think later.
that was a bit over aggressive, but it's a 1-for-1.
For now, mid lane also roam to the bot lane. And Malphite is actually mid lane, so there are 5 people bot lane
Namumu just goes in,
from Diablo.
a great ultimate, but with the flash,
And
she
no follow-up from his team.
she has her she goes to safety. Indeed, there's 0 follow-up.
It's Dragon at 9 minutes.
A good roam by the Malphite. They will lose a lot of on top if the set starts decides he wants to start pushing.
Yes, he already got a blade, so I think Seth is going to go for even more blades.
Where is the Malphite? I don't see the Malphite.
Malphite is now still bot lane behind Seraphine.
Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Hi, he was doing a bit of a sneaky invade.
Yeah, he wanted to ult.
Yeah, but this is gonna mean a lot of gold in the pocket of the set. This is the second game we see this set, and
And it means we need to ban him if we play against placeholder. I've seen a lot of it
in
already.
this that's a 1v1. A bit of a
That was
the
unfortunate.
Lee Sin.
Lee Sin.
Yes, he overstayed. Malphite backed. Bot lane of placeholders was in place again. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have been there. There's not much more to say, and it was well punished by placeholder. Actually, a bit of a fun story how placeholder joined the league. It was a
Do tell everyone.
yeah. So it was the last Sunday of you could fill in your teams, and I was at my brother's place. And Bison, I slept over at his place, and what happened was suddenly I see him on his PC. He gets a message, and I'm like, "Hola, who messaged you here? What is this? Can I watch it?" Of course, he says, no. Then he looks
I didn't even
on his
start
phone
myself, so.
to see what the message was, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, you can watch it." It was Idolatrine, if I say that correctly.
Idolatry, I guess.
Idolatrine, who messaged him to join the league, and then I got jealous. I was like, "What? How did I message you? I'm trying so hard here, putting myself out there." No,
It's
but
because I'm more talkative, I talk more to
yeah.
people.
Apparently. But anyway, point being, um, they then eventually joined our league, uh, and they're looking like a really strong team. They've been practicing a lot in the server as well,
We could see that.
and that's exactly my point earlier before they started the Drake, or was the counter gank in the top lane. It's just decisiveness. It's just really good
That was some really good dodges
team.
from Lissandra.
She did have to ult, but oof.
Yeah, this is where Lissandra is behind because Syndra has long range.
And we're gonna see a 3v3 in the mid lane.
With the Herald spawn. It's not the best Herald you could do because there were no lane minions anymore.
But again, as you can see, they get everything they want.
Yes. Through a
Nice flash from Malphite, exactly. But yeah, they place Herald mid. Braum was already there. Even before the Amumu got in position. In the meantime, this misfortune was just pushing on the tower, and with that you can see it's already again almost 5k gold lead for placeholders.
Yes, but as in previous game, you never know what Diablo can put out because they got the lead back. Still lost though, but still.
You think they have better scaling this game
Uh,
than last game?
if Lissandra actually gets more than one kill, it would be hard for placeholder if she got fat.
Yeah, it is really good. Oh,
Braum.
Oh, the Braum
This is why you
save.
play Braum. Braum is actually the champion where I got most mastery points on.
This is how you started in League as a
Yeah, actually my
support player.
yeah my Discord icon is also Dragon Slayer Braum. So
If you would hypothetically ever win Worlds, is Brown the champion you will want a skin for?
I don't know. I never thought about it, and I don't think it would be Braum anymore because because I'm not.
And we see a fight. The Amumu tried to hit the Drake, but the Lee Sin smited it away. And actually, they do have Drakes this game. Like that's a big. Oh, the nice dodge, cheeky dodge. The slow of misfortune makes it so that.
Nice flash from.
Wow, that was
where
well
he
played.
escapes near death.
I think it's clear to see that this Lee Sin is the mechanically strongest player of
I mean,
Ansigos.
maybe yes, mechanically yes, but his positioning isn't always the best because again he was got out and alone. Last time he died.
That was
Yeah,
because
that was because of team
yeah.
fight. Yes, yes, of course, of course. But I mean, last time he died, he was at the blue, enemy blue. So yeah, I don't know. Mechanically yes, but yes.
Yes, the set he got four plates. Like the big goal difference mainly comes from all the plates they got. Good team rotations.
Malphite is there too.
The Seraphine gets caught out. Malphite tries to ult, but he's a little too late. Assad just says, "I will grab this tower, no matter what." Lee Sin kicks him away. He tries to fight.
What is a blind man gonna do against that? He actually dodges the W. Could he? And nope, Set is already
No.
too strong.
Yeah, no. That was a 2-level difference. This is just this was greed. Like this was
Was,
trying to
but
get some highlight moments.
yes, yes, it is. But man, if he would put it off, it would mean a lot for their team. If the Lee Sin
Yeah, it would have been.
comes out.
But look at like okay, maybe the item difference wasn't that big. Maybe that is what he saw. But a 2-level lead for a set with Blade of the Rune King
Yeah, you don't go
was
alone.
too greedy. He was too greedy. Yes, no backup of the team.
The chat also brought it up that Set is a huge problem.
Yeah, exactly. Set is indeed fed, and Lee Sin 1v1ing
I would say not only
once
the
his
Set,
combo.
the whole team of placeholder is fed.
Yeah,
They all have bounties except Brown.
like, you need an extreme good mental and some really good team fighting to get back into this game. What I will say though is they do have the bounties and they have 2 drakes. Like that's the one thing they have going for them. They have bounty stacking.
And if they continue to grab Drakes, it will be Infernal Soul. So that would mean extra damage to the team of Diablo. That would be a winning condition. We'll see what it
Yeah, exactly. But then that will mean that they have to get through Amumu ult, through Braum shield, through just the drain tank ability of the set. He is not going for a tanky build, but more for a bruiser build. But the amount of lifesteal and shielding, like they're gonna need a lot of damage.
a lot of Drakes. Build from Misfortune didn't do really much.
I mean, they do have a lot of good CC and lockdown. If they can manage their ultimates well, they do have a press R win fight, but comp.
Who has?
Actually, both of them. But
yeah, I was thinking, but yeah. And ult from Set.
yeah, Lissandra gets caught out. In the meantime, in the bot lane,
Syndra got
they
cut
get
out.
the Seraphine. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. 215,
Meanwhile, third Drake is up. Looks
11 gold difference, 11k gold difference. Yeah, 11 gold wouldn't be mean too much.
looks like third Drake is going to
And
placeholder.
yeah, the dragging stacking.
And
Oh,
and
the Lee Sin does get it though. Whoop la.
last game the enemy jungler oh man, last game Diablo their jungle did stole the Baron, so yeah, he's proven he can do it. So maybe next Drake also goes to Diablo, and it could be an interesting match. Another one-side one.
Well, in my opinion, I think, of course, we want this game to already have a huge comeback, but like coming back 11k, that would be a big achievement.
A big
12K.
achievement, but with the new bounty system, they only need to be shut down everyone and take a tower, and they
Oh yeah, well.
have a lot of gold back. So.
Of course, with the Syndra scaling, the new passive of Syndra with
Malphite blocked Misfortune ult, but she still got a kill out of it, so it's a
Oof.
bit unfortunate for Diablo.
honestly, it could already be over with this push. They're probably gonna push for inhibitor and make the
Caitlyn
smart
can do-
call of.
Yeah, Caitlyn can do anything with Braum, so Lee Sin does has his ult. Maybe he can force something out.
Yeah, with a good insec, but no, Seth is gonna make sure he doesn't get to move.
And they're moving up to Baron.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're setting up a Fnatic Death Wish. Are they gonna spot it?
So,
No, she just walks in there, not expecting them to
be there.
be there waiting for them. And with that pick, that's an easy Baron. It's a clean Baron. This time they do check the bush with the blue orb.
I do need to say this Baron is not powered by Red Bull, so we can skip the commercial.
It's gonna be a good times.
Lee Sin does his blue. He doesn't go to Baron to steal it.
No, he's not gonna be smiting away this one.
Can we see Baron timers with this with spectator mode? I don't know actually.
I don't think so yet. Oh, we can look into it.
Yeah, can you look into it? Because I'm streaming.
Oh no, not now, not now.
Then not now.
I mean, they should just close out the game. Maybe it's a miracle
Yeah.
on defense, but even with a full ace,
Yeah, if they would finish now, they have 3 unkillable demon kings. It's only 220. It's crazy. how
oh,
the game
it's
is
a
going
big
now.
stomp. This placeholder team is looking really strong. I'm looking forward to seeing them play later on. And you know, I just hope that that ADD had fun playing the game. We're gonna try to have them on here after this game. Maybe someone wants to comment on this game and you are not a fan of the Ludin's Echo build, huh? But on the other hand, they don't have that much ability power. But indeed, Never First would have been so much better because they really need the pick potential. And then the Seraphine goes for Leandris. This also is really weird to me. The fact that they go for Leandris, but they don't.
It's normal for Seraphine support to go Leandris. It's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're losing so much, isn't it just gonna be a better build if you go Moonstone Renewer into just being a heal bot? That's my opinion. That's what I think, of course.
If you want to go with those items, I don't think you should go Seraphine support.
And then we see it. We saw the Braum ult into the curse. Oh no, the Amumu didn't even hit the ultimate that time, and they're cleaning up. Braum does die in the end, but
still, yeah.
it's gonna be a clean 2-0. It's gonna be the end of the game.
Mumu almost died as well.
There's not that big of death timers though, so they're not gonna go for the end. Instead, they're gonna do the safe play and
Maybe let the Drake
Take the-
stolen.
yeah, this is an opportunity if they go for it.
I mean,
The Amumu is low.
they do not have item. They do have item advantage placeholder, but not big anymore. But yeah, Drake goes
it's
really fast.
Slight wallet gap. Hitting him with their wallets. Indeed. Yeah. If we look at some stats, I don't have any stats. Don't know where I was going with that actually. Look at the bounties: 700 bounty on the Misfortune, 700 bounty on the Syndra.
Yeah, but
Syndra's stacks
they both
is.
have the most kills in a game. Like,
Oh no! And the Seraphine ult gets cancelled with the Braum ult shield.
and Syndra dies yet.
Malphite though,
Misfortune
with
also.
a good ult in the backline, but it doesn't look like they're. Oof. Amumu is a really strong champion at the moment.
Yeah, we can see it clear on screen. It's sad that Syndra and Misfortune both died because they were unstoppable Demon Kings, but yeah, I guess they don't get the challenge right now.
Well, they clearly didn't play for KDA, and
And
with that,
with this
that's
being
the
done, Misfortune has the most kills, most farm from the whole tournament so far.
exactly. Just yeah, well played indeed. It was nice to see some League of Legends action, and I really hope both teams had a lot of fun. It was a bit of technical difficulties to start, but yeah. And we're gonna have a post-game interview. I'm gonna drag in Meister Fluffbutt. I'm just gonna. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations on your first victory.
Thank you very much. We're very hyped down there in our team chat.
Yeah, I can imagine. It was amazing. Well played. It
Oh,
it
thank
was
you
a
very
clear
much.
stomper. Um, what do you think went so well for you guys?
Oh, I do suppose we actually lost a lot of our training games, and we analyzed them a lot. So we had a big problem of letting our enemy snowballs and just being too ballsy and not really playing around with each other. And one of our teammates actually called out that we did not talk enough with each other. So we didn't communicate if the enemy was invading us or something. And then our ADC was just farming and we were fighting a 4v5. We really changed that this game and it paid off like big time. We were just yelling stuff at each other.
Yeah, it was really clear to see. I mean, I think from our perspective, there was a clear team. There was a team on the Rift for you guys. I'm not saying, of course, that the other team doesn't have a team, but it was clear to see that you guys were all on the same page. We're all really tuned in. It was nice to see. So yeah, I guess all the hard practice paid off. What did you think of your teammates? As in, who do you think takes away the most valuable player of this series?
Liareth, our jungler. He was snowballing the frick out of the first game as the Kindred. Like got the
Mhm.
first blood in mid lane. That was very important.
Yeah, it got you. It got the Kindred banned right away. Yeah. Second game, they did not want to have anything to do with it.
I found it very funny that they did not ban my Syndra the second game.
Hey,
Thank you very much for that, and so I could whip her up for a change of pace. No,
okay.
but we did say that our jungler, especially, he's fucking ready for Smite bootcamp. So he's gonna be smiting till the next tournament, so he doesn't miss it again.
Yeah.
That could be a good point for him.
Yeah, I think he just has to go into the training session, into the practice tool, and just go smite. Like press D, because of
Press D.
course, as we know, smite is on D and flash is on F, right?
Yes, I'm not agreeing with this because I don't play like that. But if you want to play like that, it's fine by me.
Okay.
Gonna be honest, yeah, just disgusting. It's dash, okay.
Yes. All right.
No. F is flash, right?
No,
Right?
I mean,
to be fair, guys,
please,
wait.
there's a
please,
reason why you
chat,
don't.
tell me,
There's a reason why you
tell
don't play
me
in the tournament.
F is yeah. Exactly. Apparently. Okay. Well, guess we're going there. The set was a big part of your win as well, Meister Fluffbutt. Is
Actually,
it?
every single one. I don't think we had one single losing lane, both games. And to be fair, I do think that the first game was still a bit on the what's it called? Well, it was least we didn't have that much of a lead in the start.
In the
Yeah.
start,
Is it?
you had a big lead, but you midway the first game, you gave away
Yeah,
a huge
exactly.
part of the win actually.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I remembered what I wanted to say. And I think that's a big part because we weren't that clear on our communication, and it really started to get that much better in the second game, and I thought it was very obvious. So
Yeah.
I'm hyped to say. And Atao was a big part of the first game, though. That's what I wanted to say. Our top laner was a big part in the first game, though, because he really got the Shen like at the neck and kept him on a leash. That was very useful.
Yes,
Is
we
there
also
anything you would like to say to your competitors, your opponents of this series?
Yeah, I'd say that thank you very much for these great games, and I really do think like they tried their fucking hardest till the end, and I do appreciate that. And especially like in the first round, they really like they had it. I was very afraid in the first match because they were close to turning it around on us. So I do think that this was a very close game. If we didn't like just got ourselves together again in the first game, and I thank you very much for playing with us.
Oh, well, thank you for coming here and talking with us a bit about your experience. Um, Congratulations on your win.
Thank you very
And
much.
I would say good luck with the rest of the tournament.
We will. We will
Yeah.
have oh my god, we will have fun.
Yeah. I hope so. That's what we're all about. That's what we're going for here. So okay, thank you. Me and Bison, we will be signing off as well. The next game will be tomorrow at 7 in the evening. We will be streaming McDonald's Freedom Fighters, who is playing Team Mental Papier. There's a bit of an issue with the scheduling that I'll explain tomorrow. Hopefully, before we get into game, hopefully tomorrow, I do not oversleep and we will start on time with a good setup. We tried today, and I think next game will be a big step up. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.
yes.
You can close the stream now, Bison.
Wait,
This is where you
how do I close it? What
yeah.
button do I press?
This is where you press stop stream.